Hello everybody, welcome back. We're going to be doing another game review today. The game is called Roboquest. It came out on the 20th of August. I got my key early. Unfortunately, I had a few issues with my recording software, which you all know about. I won't talk about that again anymore. But unfortunately, that did mean I wasn't able to get my review out on time, so I'm a little late behind it. Lucky enough, the game has already gone to very positive, and I'm not surprised. Imagine if you took the new Doom Eternal and Borderlands and then had them have a baby. This is what this game is. It's absolutely incredible. It's fast-paced, like Doom. It's got this incredible cel-shading graphics, which I love. The game is early access, but I absolutely love this. It's both hard, challenging, fun, and completely exciting in every way. The graphics are top-notch. The performance is absolutely spot on. I had no issues with this. I'm going to put some gameplay on the screen now so you can see what it's like. Okay, and we're in. I absolutely love this music. Very jolly music for this game. So when you start the game, you get the option of a random gun from this crate here. You also have the option of a random upgrade, and then again, there's always this little bot here. I don't know why he's always there, but he's always there. You can pick him up and you can use him as a weapon, which is kind of interesting because it's the same guy as you're fighting, so it's just something they added in. I don't know why, but it's there. It's nice. This gun works exactly the same as the guy from Overwatch. What was his name? He shoots the mine and you can blow it up, but you can actually trigger these ones yourself remotely. I've had a really good experience with this game. It's early access, and that's totally fine, because not all the access games are bad. This one is absolutely spot on. It's got some improvements that need to be done. There's certain doors you can't go through yet because they're under construction or they don't do anything just yet. But the progression of the game is really nice. I'm going to go through and break down the three things that I always break down when I do my reviews, so you can see. For gameplay, I gave this an 8 out of 10. The only reason that's not a 10 right now is because there's certain areas that aren't working, and there are certain guns that just really don't handle so nicely, but that's not a bad thing. 8 out of 10 is still pretty good. Visuals, for me, if you're going to blend Doom and Borderlands together, you've already won me over. 10 out of 10 for visuals. I absolutely love the way this game looks. The cel shading is done so nicely in this game. And enjoyment, I gave this a 10 out of 10 as well. Purely because this game is super fun, super fast paced, and it's a real good challenge. This is probably this is actually the highest game I've given for score wise. I'm going to break that down even further into the normal categories, starting with the gameplay. Mechanics I put down as very simple but fast, because everything here is fast paced, but they work really nicely as well. This gun is very similar to the healer from Overwatch as well. I just thought I'd point that out. It handles very similarly. Repetitiveness, I put that it's somewhat repetitive, but that's only because it's early access. There's not that many different types of levels yet. It's definitely getting there. That is not a bad thing. Interactive, the game's not really interactive. You run around, you jump around, you shoot. That's about it. You've got these little puzzles, which I'm in right now on the screen. We've got to find a way to get across. There's loads of different little puzzles, but it's not a very interactive game, but it doesn't need to be. It's perfect the way it is. Level design, I put down that it's a cel-shaded level, which appeared to be procedural. I believe it is procedural. The starting area of each level isn't. Like the canyon level, you always start in the canyon. The oasis level, you always start in this waterfall. So it seems like a little starting area where you pick your first weapon isn't, but as far as I can tell, the rest of the levels are procedural, but I don't know, so don't quote me on that. Controls I put down as very simple and also super fun, because they really are. This game handles incredibly well control-wise. Progression I put minor, because the progression that you play in this game is forced. You either don't do the level or you do the level and then you progress. So there's not much to it progression-wise. You know, you're not making choices that affect the world. It's just a simple, complete level, go to the next one, which is absolutely perfect. Menus and user interfaces also got an absolute perfect score, because the user interface is super easy to understand. There's nothing confusing there. The menu is the exact same. Really nice menus, nice artwork on them as well. Performance, I was getting a solid 60 frames per second again on this one, even on my full native screen resolution, which is 920 by 180. Now moving on to the aesthetics, I put down the graphics. I put nice cel-shaded style, Borderlands-esque. That's exactly what they were going for. You can tell it's very similar in that perspective. And the graphics work nicely. Whatever they've done with the graphics, they handle well the performance as well because of it. The models look extremely nice. The enemies look really nice, and the gun models look really good as well. Cinematics I put down simple and nice, but there wasn't really that many in the form of cinematics. It was kind of just little loading screens and stuff like that. There wasn't much going on there, but it didn't need it. It's not important. Character animation, I put that there's really nice AI. The animations on the characters are really good anyway, especially the one we play as. It feels really smooth and fluid on the animations. Environment animation, I've also put down very nice. Lighting is good. The foliage is realistic. If you look at the plants and grass, you can see that that's animated quite nicely. There's sort of a wind effect and dust particles, and then when you're running, you get this sort of contrail as well. Really nice there. The music, I put it spot on. It's this electro, upbeat EDM music, which I absolutely adore. It's my kind of music, so perfect for me on that, spot on. The colour palette matches the game just exactly as I would have expected. This is also the oasis I was talking about earlier. You always seem to start in this one area with the waterfall, and then you pick your gun and you go forward from there. I put down the weapon animation is nice and fluid as well, because it's quite smooth. You sometimes, like with the gun on the screen right now, you shoot a rocket and then you reload after each shot, and it works exactly as intended, so very nice there. I'm going to leave the review there. I honestly think that if you're interested in fast-paced shooting games, this is going to be one you'll want to check out for sure, or at least keep an eye on until it removes itself from early access or it gets a new update. This game is absolutely fantastic. I really love this, so I can't wait to see this game evolve. If you found this video entertaining or helpful, think about leaving a like and subscribing for me. And let me know what you think about the game. Have you played it already? Do you want to play it now? Have you already seen it and are just waiting for it to change? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, you'll find the game in the description below my video if you want to find and check it out for yourself. Other than that, everybody, please have a good day, look after yourselves, and see you next time.